Shedeur Sanders did not go at 21 of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and unless something changes, is not likely to get drafted in the first round. And now, it is an absolute party. One of the things we love on a sports talk show like this one is mess. So let's chop it up. What's up, kid folks? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. If this is your first time watching the #1 college football show, welcome. Thank you for joining us here. We talk college football year round, so if that's something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and answer the question in the comment below. Who in the hell is going to draft Shedeur Sanders to be a quarterback? Because the conspiracy theories are already out. Mel Kiper was standing on the table talking about Shedeur Sanders needs to be a Saint. The Saints said, nah, we good, fam. We straight on that one. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you. And then you got Mel Kiper standing on the table going, it is the best quarterback that is available. What do I have to tell y'all? I was talking about Aaron Rodgers the same way. He fell into $380 million, Super Bowl MVP, and Super Bowl. What else do you need me to tell you about how right I am at picking quarterbacks? Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders, unlike Travis Hunter, decided he going to play it at home, have the home studio set up at the Canton, Texas, kind of like your boy. But I think he knew something. He had to know something. And anytime you got to talk Mike Tomlin into doing something, you know Mike Tomlin ain't damn well going to do that. So what Mike Tomlin do? He said, you know what? He'll be there because we're the only people that want him. We're the only people that are looking at him. We're the only people that are desirable for a Shedeur Sanders at this point. But what's wild about this is they ain't got no next pick. You know what I'm saying? So like if the Saints want to go get them a second round quarterback, they can go do that. I mean, and you keep going down the list. And one of the reasons we're doing this segment now is everybody left in the draft after 21 does not need a quarterback. I mean, if you're going through it, Green Bay, they straight. The Vikings, they straight. Houston, they straight. LA, they straight. I mean, the real LA team, not the San Diego team, the real LA team. Baltimore, they straight. Detroit, they straight. Washington, they real straight. Buffalo, the straight S. Kansas City got the God playing quarterback. And then you got, oh yeah, the Super Bowl champs. They don't need you. They don't need you. Meanwhile, we're also looking at a Shedeur Sanders who is not absolutely working inside the same space of the Pittsburgh Steelers have been in time. Like Mike Tomlin runs a very tight ship there, which is another way of saying if you're going to turn over to crazy, turn it over to Aaron Rodgers. Not saying that Shedeur Sanders is going to be crazy. I am saying that there's going to be a lot going on with Shedeur Sanders because we're doing a segment about Shedeur Sanders not getting drafted in the first round. Think about it from that perspective. And then we got all of this talk about him. I can't wait to see the Gatorade commercials. I can't wait to see the Nike commercials. I can't wait to see all the they doubted me, now they got to try me type stuff. Because first it was, hey, the Giants might go get him. And then the Giants like, no. So now it's a party because this is absolute mess. You'd have asked me earlier today, is Shedeur Sanders going to be a first-round draft pick? I told you, hell yeah, he's going to be a first-round draft pick. He threw 4,100 yards. He threw 37 TDs. He threw just 10 INTs. He was throwing passes to the Biletnikoff Award winner, Bednarik Award winner, and the Heisman Trophy winner. He turned a 4-win team into a 9-win team, and he proved that he's going to lay his body out there by taking these sacks. One of the most asinine and stupidest, fool arguments that I've ever heard in my life. The boy is taking sacks to protect his completion percentage. Honey, he fractured a vertebrae in his back. Ain't no completion percentage worth you fracturing your... Man, some of y'all just ain't old enough to have no back problems because all the folks out here with back problems going, he ain't do that. He ain't do that. He ain't do that. Ain't nothing like you sneeze and your back is out. Ain't nothing like needing to go to see the chiropractor every other week because you need an adjustment. That is what that boy is chasing right now because he took a bunch sack 2024, bunch sack 2023. What makes him great, though, is his ability to see it and throw it. He is accurate with the ball. He gets the ball where it needs to be, and it's a catchable ball. Does he have the strongest arm in the world? No, he does not. Is he the most mobile guy in the world? No, he is not. Does he win everywhere he goes? Yeah, man, he really does. Like 4-8 is the outlier there, and they're turning over a lot, and he's getting used to a lot. What I also enjoy here is the chirp from the folks that be sipping at the bowl of Dan Lanning. Like Dan Lanning needs you to be licking on his boots right there, but y'all talking about clicks. Fool, this is YouTube. It's a thumbnail. You click through to me. Talking noise. Do you not understand what's going on here? We're all in this thing for clicks. That's what ESPN is doing. That's what Fox is doing. That's what television is. It's clicks. You're opting into this situation. You are listening to the podcast of your own volition because it's entertaining. and I'm here to entertain you. And this is wildly entertaining because if I needed to draw up some things that I needed to happen, one of them would have been, hey, I need somebody that we expect to get drafted first round, not to get drafted first round. And this draft was flying by, draft standards because we got the one trade where Jacksonville said, yeah, here is our future, our next born, our third born, and we'll take Travis Hunter. Meanwhile, the rest of y'all in here like, I don't see it, dog. I don't see it. He plays somebody that's real, dog. It ain't going to be no good, dog. He ain't going to be no great, dog. Jaden Daniels went up to Washington and what? Turned the Commanders into a winner? Whooped Detroit's ass like he owed him money. Like he was owed monies. And yet y'all want to talk noise about Travis Hunter not being great. I can't wait to see y'all come November. Can't wait to see y'all when that man is taking the top off of everybody's defense and just snatching that ball out the air on deep. Look here. I'm going to be curious to see where we end up with the Shedeur Sanders bit because it is not gone according to plan. It's not gone according to and I think everybody should be very honest about that. There are those that are absolutely dancing on this man's first round dreams grave right now. And you know what? Have a party. Be the dude doing the river dancing in centers. All right? That's your peoples. Go call home the Rocky Road to Dublin. I'm going to be a club juke. Coming on with the coming on. You know what I'm saying? In there getting my groove on. But also, you better hand me one of them pistols and one of them steaks. Because I understand who outside. I understand who inside. And I understand who needs an invitation inside of here. If you need an invitation inside of here, you know who you is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew what you was on the program with, you walk right in, pay your little $2, and go have yourself a good time. Now, over on these woods, we don't spend no wood nickels, and we throw them bones, and we throw these spades. But the big joke of the night was, hey, what if Shedeur Sanders don't go in the first round? I am standing on the table going, the boy going to be good. Number one, Mel Kiper got some misses. Mel Kiper got some hits. Lou Riddick is out here trying to tell everybody that everybody being drafted is good, which is true, but it's not entertaining. Booger is going in for all the SEC dudes over and over again, and even Mike Greenberg getting shots in, talking about, you told me, you from Tampa, you told me that they was going defense to Tampa. Then they went and got Mega Ibuka, which also gives Ohio State 5 first-round draft picks of wide receiver in 4 years. Carnell Tate going to be next. Jeremiah Smith going to be Texas. Brian Hartline got a humming over there. But I am curious to find out how we do this story. Like when you wake up in the morning, you listen to morning radio because you've listened to this before you got there. I'm going to be curious to find out which one of your sports talk show hosts is going to go out here and talk about, I told y'all he wasn't no good, and they're going to ride that out. You know who else they thought wasn't no good? Russell Wilson. He wasn't no good. He won a Super Bowl. You know who else they thought was slipping too far because he wasn't no good? Aaron Rodgers. You know who they thought they were stupid to trade up to go get, and you should have got Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes. You know who went in the second friggin' round? Jalen friggin' Hurts. I'm telling y'all. It ain't the end of the world. It just ain't go the way that he wanted to go. He gonna have these setbacks. And when he said, I'm built for whatever comes today, he sent that tweet. This is what he needed to be thinking about. What is the worst case scenario? I am a middle-aged black man. What that means in this context is I am prepared for the worst case scenario. I am not gonna be caught out here without no umbrella, without no raincoat, all right? If they tell me that we're going to go march and they tell me that They tell me that Alabama State Police, 1964, got fire hoses out for us. I'm going to wear a raincoat. You're not going to catch me out. I'm going to be out there, but I'm going to be prepared. It's like not having no savings because everything going to be all right. I used to go with this one woman. She wasn't the devil, but, purple people. Anyway, point there was she used to tell me that there was a money tree outside, and all you got to do is go out there and shake it. And I'm like, honey, this ain't no OnlyFans. I got to work for a living. I got to lay brick. I got to move brick. Ain't no money tree to me to go shake, dog. I ain't got no trust fund like you. My daddy ain't gonna leave me no millions of dollars. My daddy said, you better get your ass a job. You better go work. You know what I'm saying? It's coming full circle, dog. I didn't move I didn't move furniture. I didn't wait at tables. I'm ASE still in breaks of suspension, so I got something. You know what I mean? That's after all these degrees I got. All to say, Shedeur Sanders is coming from a space where you have given this man everything he needs to go ham. And I do mean that in the before Kanye went crazy way. The HAM, he's going to have it. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to see what Dion has to say about this. But we also know that now that you've given him an actual thing to be upset about, let's see what he can go out there and do. I sincerely believe Shedeur Sanders is going to have a great NFL career. And this is only the beginning of what is going to be a very exciting and entertaining story as a professional.